and sort of what you see your biggest strengths being at the moment?
There's too much cricket in England, but did you actually benefit from batting so much?
I think as a batsman you can take that.
Through how you see your own development as a T20 batter over the last few years, and sort of what you see your biggest strengths being at the moment?
I think I've been very fortunate to play the PSL for 5 years in a row now. I've played for the same team. For the last year, we've had a coach like Andy Flower at Multan. I think I've developed my role quite a lot over there. I've batted with different partners. We've had really good T20 players actually playing in that setup. I mean, I've had James Vince, Riley Russo, Tim David, and then if you look at our local batsmen, we've had Rizwan, we've had Khushtil, we've had Shoaib Maqsood. So I think I've picked up a lot from them. In terms of my own development, when I went to the Vitality Blast, I think my task was now, I was kind of on my own. I didn't have that luxury of big players that I had in Multan, but I was still able to learn a lot from a guy like Wayne Madsen. Mickey's been a very successful coach. We kept talking about my game. We try to take it to the next level, and I think learning never stops. I've got to some place now where I was 5 years ago. I mean, I'm happy with that, but as a player, the game's always evolving. You have to evolve as well. So I think my next step is to sort of meet the demands of international T20 cricket and hopefully make a good career out of it.
There's too much cricket in England, but did you actually benefit from batting so much?
I think as a batsman, you can take that. Probably the worst bit was fielding that much. You don't like to be in the field for long hours, but when it comes to batting, I didn't mind playing so many games. And I think as a cricketer, when you play in, day out, the number of games you play, I played 15 T20s, I played about 8 4-day matches, 8 one-day matches. So I think as a cricketer, you learn a lot by playing a lot, and that's how you rectify your mistakes. That's how you make yourself a better player, and that's when you come across some very decent players and you learn from them. I mean, I witnessed one of the best T20 innings over there by Alex Hales. He scored 91 of 33 balls against us. So, I mean, that was, as a T20 batsman, that was a good innings to sort of see. Obviously, when you're in the opposition, it's not that good, but still, it was one of the best T20 innings that I've seen.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Shan. What does it mean to Pakistan cricket to have England here after all these years?
I think as we look at it, 17 years it's taken. And then again, I've said this before, having one of the best white ball sides in the world to come here to tour Pakistan, it means a lot to the people of Pakistan. I think I just read a tweet yesterday that said Joss Butler is actually in Pakistan. So that signifies how much Pakistani people love cricket, how much they follow cricket, how much neutrally they follow cricket as well, that they want sides like England, Australia just toured Pakistan. Hopefully New Zealand's coming soon as well. So these are amazing signs for Pakistan and Pakistani cricket that we get to play with the best teams in the world. And having played county cricket over there this season, having looked at the standard of cricket, and we're not surprised at all with what England possess as a team. We get a lot of representation during the PSL. And they've always been important players. I mean, you can look at players like Alex Hales, Moeen Ali, David Willey played for us this year. So we know they are one of the best white ball sides in the world, and they will pose a very good challenge for us. So, I mean, it's an exciting time to be a Pakistani player. It's probably the ideal preparation to play one of the best sides in the world before the T20 World Cup. So I think we're very glad that we're playing a side like England.
Yeah, gentleman at the back.
Shan, how much a part did you playing in county cricket yourself, how much a part did that play in your recall for Pakistan, do you think, this year?
I'd like to think so, that it was a very big stepping stone in terms of me making sort of into the T20 side over there. The PSL was a big step up. Performing on that level obviously gives you a lot of confidence, and then having played the Vitality Blast over there, and getting some runs over there, I think that was very important to sort of just put my name out there. What was brilliant was I got to play a lot of cricket in county cricket. I figured myself out as a person, as a batsman. I felt that I owe give a lot of credit to Derbyshire, Mickey Arthur for the time that they invested me over there, and just being around all grounds, playing against players that have played for England, that are around in the England setup, international players that played the Vitality Blast as well. I think it's one experience that I will always regard when it comes to my development as a player.
A lot of people think that